Everybody, it's me again. Yeah, still me. Post-market wrap-up on this record-breaking Monday. Oh, we're going to have a little fun here. So, yeah, it's still Monday, July 15, 2019. And congratulations are in order. And I want to see your shocked face. Ready? We'll do it together. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, shocking, isn't it? Dow Jones Industrial Average and the NASDAQ, new record highs. Now, I know you're not you. No, not you shaking your head. Move over. You're not surprised. Of course you're not surprised. And this is not the end. Like I've been explaining for weeks upon weeks upon weeks. Weeks upon weeks. It's the truth. This is where it's going to go. I really don't know where to begin. All right, so look. So stocks did close higher. New record highs today. But in truth, the market didn't do much. It was stuck in a range all day long. It started out positive, went negative, went positive. I mean, nothing crazy here. But I'll tell you what is crazy, and I'm going to show this to you. Actually, it's not that this is crazy either, because this is no shock. This is the bond market, CNBC app. Well, as you can see, once again, it's the 1 month at 2.17, dominating the entire freaking yield curve. Okay, let's go down here, 10-year. Now let's look at the 10-year and the 30. You notice anything there? Well, you should. We had that spike, and then they came down, or more normalized. Now, I forgot to address this in my earlier video today, but I want to talk about it now. The Federal Reserve is about to embark on, how do I say this in a simple way, a repurchasing agreement with regard to banks which are leveraged with treasuries and other securities to basically stabilize a potential, remember I spoke about this last week or the week before that, hard sell-off in the bond market. So again, this is a little sigh of relief. If anyone doesn't believe right now that world central banks are running the entire show, and they're going to not only continue the charade, but it's about to get monumentally worse, well, you're completely deluded. Let's talk about another delusion out here, because I want to clarify this. How many of you had the displeasure, and I mean vomitous displeasure, of seeing Treasury Secretary Mnuchin? This guy is a troll of the highest order. He did a special appearance today. You know, I guess we're all supposed to do this to him. Well, he made it very clear that he and the president are very concerned. So let's put this together. Steve Mnuchin and President Donald Trump are very concerned that cryptocurrencies are going to be used for illicit activity, possibly even criminal activity. Yeah, they're very concerned about this. And they're also concerned, I mean, this is everywhere. Don't take my word for this. So the president and Steve Mnuchin are also very concerned that, you know, the dollar, I guess, you know, I guess the dollar has never been used for criminal activity, even terrorism. Oh, yeah, that's their other concern. Did I tell you that? So Steve Mnuchin and the president, who are absolutely in bed together, probably in more ways than one, but that's okay. You know, they can do what they want. They are concerned here that there is a threat to Federal Reserve notes or the central banking system. This goes back to the deluded few that seem to believe still that the president wants to get rid of the Fed. This is a grand plan. You know that, right? No, the president, his job is to defend Federal Reserve notes, hence the petrodollar. It's not going anywhere, okay? But remember, I said that to those of you who just can't get it through your head that the president is in bed with the Fed. Every world leader is in bed with their central bank. So basically, the theme today from Steve Mnuchin's press conference was very simple. The president and himself are concerned that cryptocurrencies could potentially be used for criminal activity, illicit activity, terrorism. It's about fear. 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 Now, why would they be pushing this? If you notice, for the past few weeks, there has been an attack on cryptocurrencies. Now, great question for those of you that have even thought about it. Why are we seeing this now? The answer is very simple. Because the Federal Reserve is about to embark on an epic bond buying extravaganza. And guess what they're going to need to do? Add digits to a screen, and they're going to tell you these are dollars, but they're not dollars. They're just digits that exist nowhere. So they have to make you believe that the dollar is where you need to be. And just because the Federal Reserve is about to print an epic amount to keep rates suppressed, that's okay. But gold is no good. No. Cryptocurrencies are bad. The dollar is good. You understand? This is how they shape your thinking. You're being molded, programmed, or brainwashed, however you want to think about it. But again, it just goes back to what you and I have known since time immemorial, that the system that we are in will be maintained at all costs. The middle class is being decimated. Our economy is in free fall. And they, the president, Mnuchin, and everybody else, wants you in Federal Reserve notes. Nothing else. They don't want you in gold. They don't want you in silver. They don't want you in any kind of crypto, because they're all bad. Because, cryptos can be used potentially, believe it or not, to fund terrorism, to fund illicit activities. But the dollar, wait a minute, I'm confused. Has the dollar ever been used before to transfer money? I remember a president recently, maybe it was President Obama, oh yeah, it was him, who gave terrorist countries pallets of untraceable dollars. How many of you remember that? No. You're not supposed to remember that stuff. No. Sorry. Yeah. You want to talk about a terrorist organization? I think you know who the real terrorists are to a large degree. And anyone that wants to keep you in a dying currency, and that's what these are. All these fiat currencies are dying. And world central banks are going to own the world via these currencies that they print out of thin air, add to digital screens, and they're going to buy everything. Mark my words. It's happening right before your eyeballs. If you can't see it, you're blind. World central banks and their leaders have become one that includes the President of the United States and the Federal Reserve, who's going nowhere. Our president, not just our president, every single world leader continues to push their central bank to the top of that pyramid, and every one of them, they're all working together. So the deluded some people who believe that the Fed's going away, oh yeah, mark my words, ain't going nowhere. Do I wish they would? Oh yeah, I would do. But again, you're being told by some misguided people, I don't know who they are, that there's a grand plan here. If you still believe that after all this time, and you're not seeing what's going on before your eyes, but you have to believe in the delusion, you're lost. You really are. Look, bottom line is this. The only real money that exists on this earth, in my opinion, is gold and silver. The rest of it, you can kind of make up your own mind. But I can tell you this: anyone that's being brainwashed to believe that they need to stay in the dollar because gold is bad, because cryptocurrencies are bad, so you need to stay in that dollar. You need to stay because Steve Mnuchin. I know how much you trust Steve Mnuchin. Well, he's saying that that's where we need to be. He's very fearful. Like I said, him and the president, they're on the same page here with this. They sincerely believe that cryptos they're a threat because they can be used for illicit activity. Criminals can use it, even terrorists. But these people can't use dollars. They can't. Oh, wait a minute. What prevents them from using dollars again? Hello. Duh! I don't know another way to put it. It's just too stupid. It's too freaking stupid. Anyway, that's it, people. I gotta get out of here. I got things to do. Anyway, with that said, this guy does love you. I hope this makes sense to you out there. And I'll see you tomorrow.